Hey, loves, look, y'all gonna have to excuse me on this one, but listen, people are weird. Like, literally, is it just me to feel like that? Is it just me? I know I can't be the only one, y'all. So I want to elaborate a little bit more on why I have been talking about getting off of social media and just focusing on Pinterest and YouTube. Okay, not only is it because it's beneficial to your products and services, but because people are just genuinely weird. Like, it's another thing to be influential and people are like inspired by you and they want to, kind of do something similar to what you're doing. But people will generally just copy what you do and then act as if they're not even copying you. Act as if your products and services don't even exist. Act as if they didn't even hear you or watch your video, didn't like it, watch your video and not copy every single thing that you have done. Like, y'all, I took a hiatus from social media, okay? But when I launched Digital Pens Academy, which is my school community to where I assist, people if they have like questions in regards to the products and services that I offer. You guys, I have a business account on Pinterest to where I advertise my products and services, and in return, I'm doing pretty good on promoting my products and services. So I thought that I would extend this to other people. So I have a digital product to where, I walk you all the way through it. But if you have questions, anything like that, I have a community for you to answer, to ask those questions. And like, I'm here for you to ask me whatever it is, pick my brain. Okay. But anyway, so mind you, it's called Digital Pens Academy. Okay. So I launched my academy and I actually started advertising it on Instagram and Facebook and Threads and on TikTok. Well, I noticed that there is one particular person. And when I say people are weird, I'm not talking about a whole bunch of people. I'm really talking about one person. You know how you say people and you just be talking about one person, but people, okay, people are weird. She is weird. Like, I just feel like this one particular person likes to act as if she's not copying what I'm doing. And it's okay because you're supposed to be influential. You're supposed to inspire. You're supposed to help people when they are needing help in a certain area, right? But this particular person likes to um I feel like capitalize off of situations. Like, she'll see something that she wants or whatever, and she'll just completely act as if she originated it. It's weird to me because it's like, just come talk to me, girl. It's okay. Like, dang, you ain't gotta act like you originated it. Like, people get things from other people all the time. People get things from other people all the time. Like, even the information, the experience, and the knowledge that I got it from other people too. I got it from other people. But the problem is I don't have no shame in my game. I don't have no problem with saying, hey, you know what, I got this from this person. I call her my mentor. I got her, I watch her videos on YouTube or whatever. I think she's very inspirational. If you have like any questions or whatever, this is her channel. This is her thing. I say it all the time. I like to give credit where credit is due. And I don't want to seem frustrated or anything like that. But y'all, I'm a little bit frustrated. I'm a little bit frustrated because my community is small or whatever, and I'm the kind of person, and maybe I need to be a little bit more forward with my business, but I'm the kind of person, like, if I see something weird or shady, then I'm gonna go the other direction. Like, I'm gonna completely get off of it because I don't have to be in that atmosphere. Like, it's my prerogative. Like, social media to me is not that big. It is not that serious. Okay. I don't have to stay somewhere to where I know that someone is literally copying every single thing that I do and then acting as if they're not. Like, who does that? And then it's like, I was talking to a friend and she was like, you should address it. Why? 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 No, I'm gonna go about my business. I'm gonna go about my business because the thing is about Pinterest and YouTube. To me, Pinterest and YouTube is not a like a competition type of platform. It's a search engine. So if someone is looking for your information and they stumble upon your page, they're looking at your information. They're not like Well, actually, you know what? I don't know what people are doing these days, but I do know that on social media, like Facebook, Instagram, and like TikTok. Well, not so much TikTok, but Facebook and Instagram. The spirit of competition is all over those platforms, and it's crazy to me because it's like I literally got off of social media, not specifically for that reason, but for that was one of my reasons of why I got off of social media because I just felt like I couldn't do what I wanted to do because every time I turned around, I felt like I had to rebrand like over and over and over. And it's not that I'm trying to like switch it up or anything like that, but I am trying to switch it up. I am trying to be my own individual person while being God led, while trying to use like biblical principles to run my business. And it's like, I just feel like people just say and do things just to be heard, just to be seen. And I'm a firm believer that if God placed something on your spirit or whatever, you know, He wants you to deliver it in the way that you can deliver it. So it really doesn't matter if someone else is doing it, but at the same time, I kind of just get tired of it. Like I'm just like, just just for one moment, can I do something that someone else isn't trying to take over and make their own? And I know that's almost like impossible in today's day and time or whatever. But to have somebody like literally right here in your community doing that, like to me, I get weird energy. I get weird energy. Like, I can go around a certain said group of people or whatever, and like the conversations don't go quiet or anything like that when I come around, but the conversations just get kind of like swayed. Like they'll start talking about something different, or they'll try to like one up me. And I get that all the time. And y'all, I was getting that when I was literally just talking about my business idea. Literally just talking about the idea. Like I didn't even have it in motion. I didn't even have it like written down yet. It was just a seed that was placed on my heart. Like I was literally just talking about it. And I don't know, I guess because I speak with so much passion, when I was talking about it, it was like people was just like for one they got quiet. And I realized that they was like, you want to know what? See, I want to do something like that. I want to do this. I want to do that. And then as they were talking about it, it was like they were implementing the same things that I was talking about. And I know that, I may not be the only one with this thought process. It may be other people thinking about the same exact thing or whatever. So me mentioning it out loud wasn't me just saying I'm the only one thinking about this, but me mentioning it out loud planted that seed within them too. That's why you got to be careful about who you talk things. I mean, who you talk about your plans and your business ideas, your inspirations. Who you talk about this stuff in front of. You got to be careful because you know not only is like God planting it in you, but when you speak it, you're now planting that in someone else. So they may have the means to go ahead and birth it. I work full time. I work in corporate America. I'm an accountant full time. I don't have as much time as a lot of people around here. I work from home a lot, but I'm still working from home. And the little bit of time that I do have, that's just me taking, 15-minute break here, 30-minute break here. It's not enough time to actually go out and implement something or go out to like an area like how I am right now. And the only reason why I'm out here now is because I took my daughter to work and I'm out here. Like this is my time while she's at work before it gets ready to rain because it's been a getting rain. And it's like just be mindful of what you share on your social media platforms because not everybody that's watching you is rooting for you. And we already know they're gonna be watching. They're gonna be lurking your pages. They're not gonna be liking anything. They're not gonna be liking anything. And I've been receiving so much support from people who I do not know. And I just want to put a pin in it right here. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Like I really appreciate you guys. Like y'all just don't understand how much support you guys have been giving me here on YouTube and on Pinterest. The support is so real. Like it's just so crazy to me of why I can't get that with my own community. Like why why it's like that. And it's not just me. This has been broadcasted on all different sorts of platforms. A lot of people say this every single day. A lot of people say this, they don't get support from their family, their friends, they get support from strangers. People say this all the time. And it's like, y'all, it's getting to the point to where I'm really over it. Like, I'm beyond, expecting support, from family and friends and things like that. But actually, my family does pretty good, but you got to be in somebody's algorithm for people to see you. You know what? I'm gonna put that out there too, because a lot of people say, people don't support them or whatever. You're probably not even in their algorithm. They probably don't even see your stuff. So for the ones that don't see my stuff, I'm not talking about y'all. Okay, I promise I'm not. It's just the ones that I get that discernment about. Like, you can tell. Like, you could be in a room somewhere and you can feel the energy shift. You see how people look at you. You see how they sound, how they talk to you. You see it. You can feel it. So it's like, I don't know, y'all. I'm just trying my best to push forward with what God has planted inside of me. And I don't want my videos to seem like I'm always talking about what people are doing to me. I'm just bringing it to the forefront because I need to heal from this. You know what I mean? I have to get all of this off of me because this is something that I have been holding in, and I don't want to hold this in no more. Like, even with my job or whatever, I had the worst experience when I started working. This is my third time at my job. I've been terminated once during the pandemic. I quit one time, I came back. It's just been a lot going on with this job. And when I came back this third time, you guys, like, management just, well, I'm not even gonna say management, it was just one specific person. That person hurt me to the core. You know what I mean? I mean, y'all, I'm I'm not due to even clock in until 7 a.m. My designated work schedule, my assigned work schedule is 7 a.m. through 4 p.m. Y'all, I went from coming in at 6 a.m., staying to like 4:35 p.m., to coming in at 5 a.m., staying to 4:35 p.m., just to get my work done. And when that person was training me, and I'm not bashing this person, I'm just sharing my experience. When that person was training me, she was so condescending. She made me feel this little. And I promised myself that I would never allow anyone to make me feel this little. But it's like recently, within like the last 3 years, all of the relationships up with people, like friendships, family ships, family relationships, familial, you know what I'm talking about, familial family relationships. I can't even get it out. It's just different relationships all the way around. I've been made to feel this small. And I just keep praying. And God gives me the strength and the endurance to push. And it's just so crazy because I'm like, God, I'm not a stupid person. Why am I beating myself up to where I feel like I'm inferior? Because this person decided they was going to have a bad day and make me feel this small. Why am I allowing that person to make me feel that small? Y'all, when I tell you I went through 3 months of pure depression. Like, I had to rehab my body back to working. Like, the radial nerve in this left arm right here, you guys, was putting me through excruciating pain. I couldn't move my fingers. It was one day to where both of my legs were hurting, you guys. Both of my legs was hurting. It was like one day to where I woke up and I just could not move my legs. I couldn't move my legs without excruciating pain. That's how far my depression put me. I was running 24/7, 24/7. I was stressing 24/7. I was waking up in the middle of the night thinking about my work, about my duties, the things that I had to do. I was waking up thinking about what that person was going to be saying to me the next morning, how that person was going to be screaming at me the next morning. Like, y'all just don't understand. Like, It was plenty of nights uh, and mornings to where I literally cried in my car. I got up in the morning, I cried before I went to work. I got in the car, I cried on the way to work. I got back in the car on my way home, cried on my way home. And then when I got in the house, I had to pull myself together in front of my family. And they knew because when it took a toll on my body, it seriously took a toll on my body. So when I vowed to myself that I wasn't going to allow anyone to speak to me like that, it was like situation after situation after situation just kept happening, kept happening, kept happening. So finally, to where I am today, the strong woman where I mean, who I am today, y'all just don't understand. Like, it took a lot to get me out of that stage. Like, the good Lord worked on me. When I tell you I had to pray about it 24/7. So when I tell you that my discernment is high with these different relationships with these people who I allowed into my space. I allowed these people into my space. It's just like on that movie, and Michael B. Jordan, I forgot what it's called, but where he had to invite the people into the house or whatever. They wasn't welcome until you invited them into the house. That's what I feel like. These people, these spirits wasn't welcome until I welcomed them in. And now that I have closed my door, okay, it's voided. Cease. You can't come in. I rebuke it. You can't come in. So it's like now that I have experienced this in the past, now that I have grown, the maturity that I have now, you guys, you can't do the same things that you did to me in my yesterdays, my yesteryears. You can't do the same things to me. You can't. I'm a stronger woman now. So it's like me doing this on YouTube. So I decided that I was going to do 100 days on YouTube, you guys. And every day I come out here, I pray to God and I ask God to give me what it is that He wants me to talk about. Something that I can talk about that can help the next person. I'm not perfect, y'all. I'm actually, y'all, let me tell you something. When I was in school, in grade school and in middle school, I stuttered so bad. So when y'all hear me messing up on these words right here, I don't care. I don't care. Because it took me forever to get to where I am. When I read and when I speak, I can actually speak very well. But sometimes when I have a lot to say, I, speak a little quick or my thoughts kind of like ramble together or whatever, and I mess up. I'm not perfect. I messed up. Everybody messes up. So I vowed that I was going to edit my videos like to the minimum. Unless it's just like a serious mess up or whatever, I'm not gonna be going through my videos and doing all those edits and stuff. Now I did say that I was going to separate my personal and my business because I'm going to create a new business account, a new YouTube channel for my business for Digital Pens Academy because I just feel like my personal life and my business deserve two different platforms. Like, because here on this channel, I'm going to be talking about, life and get 40. You guys heard, I know I turned 40 this year. So life and get 40, my personal relationships, my business endeavors, the things that I go through to get there, the trials, the tribulations of actually growing and maturing. And of course, on my YouTube channel for Digital Pens Academy, I'm going to be talking about the ins and outs of building my business. I'm going to be answering different questions and stuff that I'm getting from my platform, my school community, and just all things business with Digital Pens Academy. So if you are wanting to get more information on Digital Pens Academy, you guys, I'm going to be launching it soon. I haven't done it just yet. Actually, it hit my spirit this morning. Actually, it was last night that I was actually praying about it. So I probably will be doing this weekend or whatever. I have a few more things that I want to do in between time, but I will be launching another channel for Digital Pens Academy. That way I can put all of my business stuff on its own respective platform where it needs to be, you guys, because I feel like the direction that God is taking me now, especially with me talking about my personal relationships and my personal development, it needs to be separated because I'm pretty sure people who are looking for my business stuff, they're not going to be thumbing through my personal videos and stuff too. So I think it's just better to be doing that. But anyway, I don't want to be rambling or anything like that. I know I came on a little bit strong on this video, but y'all, it's hard. It's hard. And I'm really being vulnerable. So vulnerable. So vulnerable on this channel. And normally I'm the kind of person that I don't even talk about stuff like this. I journal stuff like this. I don't talk about things like this out in the open. Not even to people. Like I just don't talk about things like that. I may discuss it with my husband, but I don't talk about things like this because I just feel like God got me. But now in this season, God's like, yes, I got you. But now that you have grown, I want you to share these experiences. Share your experiences because there is somebody out there that is experiencing the same exact thing. And I don't want you guys to think I'm just getting here talking about people are copying me. That's not what I'm trying to portray on this video. I'm not trying to say people are just copying me or anything like that. It's just specific people that has been placed in your life, specific monitoring spirits that has been placed in your life, because the devil know how great you are, how great you are destined to be, and he will send those monitoring spirits into your life to try to stop you. And it's not anything they can really do to just stop you, but it will be your own complexes. Like for me, it's more like motivation and encouragement. It's like I will become like discouraged in doing something. And the enemy knows that if he can get under my skin in such a way, I will become unmotivated and discouraged. But I'm going to use that to my advantage. The more I experience things like that, the more it's going to motivate me. The more it's going to encourage me to come on here and talk about it. So you can't let the devil win. Yeah, we can't let the people win. We can't let well, not the people with those spirits win. We can't let the devil win, y'all. Not in this season. Because God has so much more for you, and I'll get better, speaking on camera or whatever. The more I continue to do this, I'll get better. So you guys just stick with me, hang with me. And if you have made it this far, I know this video is now 22 minutes. I appreciate you. Just know that I seriously, real deal, appreciate you, because not only are you supporting me, but you're helping me, the algorithm, to spread this out to more people. And that's the objective, to get the word out to the masses. So, all right, you guys, this is it for day 5. I will see you guys again tomorrow on day 6. And whatever it is that God places on my heart to talk about, that is what we are going to be discussing. All right, loves, have a great day. Bye.